everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. I am back in the building with some packages to open up here. So I've had a few things come in over the last week or so, and I need to get these packages opened up so I can start reviewing stuff and seeing what's inside. So I figured, let's do it. Let's do it. So before we do though, let me give a quick shout out to a few people. First off, my ride or die, my nice to nasty for you, all the way through crew president and CEO in the building. I see you in the house. Shout out to Cornell Cornbread Brown in the building, says, hi Larry, I like it. I like it. Shout out to you, brother, I see you. And we have Daniel Berry Sports Highlights says, hey everyone. And I feel that I want to express that same sentiment. Hey everyone, I love it. All right, there we go. Nice and nasty, giving Daniel a little shout out right back. Okay, all right. Looks like we have about 3 people in the building. Hopefully we'll get about 3 more, 10 more, 80 more, 100 more, 100,000 billion gazillion more, who knows? Let's just get a few more in. All right, let's do this. Let's start off and open up a few packages here. Let's just open this first one here and see what we have and see what is in here. And I have a good idea what this one is, but I'm not sure. Let's just see. Oh, yeah, this was a little bit of a surprise. All right. This one is a Pro Plus micro SD card. I do remember this now. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if we can get this to even focus in on there. I don't know if that's going to focus. My camera seems to want to lock in. Hold on, let's see if we can get that to go in. Come on, camera. You could do it. I think I'm going to have to get this lens serviced. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get this lens serviced. I think something's not right with it. But we can always go and do this right here. So there we have. We have the Samsung Pro Plus micro SD card with adapter. And this is going to be the 180, this is going to have 180 megabytes up and up to 30 for read speed, and 180 for read speed and 130 for write speed. It's going to be good for smartphones, cameras, action cameras, and drones. And you can see right here, this is going to be the A2 V30 card, so it's going to be good for shooting video up to 4K, which is really nice. So yeah, I actually got this from Best Buy, and I bought this for myself because Best Buy sent me a coupon. I think it was for like 10 bucks off or $5 off, something like that. So anyways, I'm always in need of memory cards. People will send me new action cameras, and sometimes they send me memory cards along with them, but other times they don't. And eventually I start running out of memory cards, and I'm pulling them out of one, putting them in another. I usually like to keep memory cards in all of the cameras that I have, so in case I want to go shoot with it, I can just grab it off the shelf, go shoot, and I don't even have to think about if there's a memory card in there because I already know that there is. So anyways, I went and got this one. So let me actually see, let me pull this up on Amazon here and see what it is. And even though I didn't get it from Amazon, I feel like a lot of people will get their stuff from Amazon because it's just super easy. And there he goes, 128 gig. And let me see if I can bring you guys on in. And there we go. So you can see there it shows that it's $26. Ooh, it looks like I bought one back in 2022. So I guess I have another one somewhere around. But it looks like this one is $26.05 for the 128 gig. If you get the 256, it looks like it's going to be $35. If you get the 512, it looks like it's going to be, ooh, look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, check that out. It's $34.99 for the 512 one. And for the 256, it's a penny more. It's $35. That's kind of crazy, right? I mean, you might as well get double the storage and pay a penny less. That's pretty nuts. And then again, it's $26.05 if you get the 128 gig, which is the one I got there. Now, again, I didn't get mine from Amazon. I actually got mine from Best Buy. So let me see if I pull up, let me see, bestbuy.com, and let me hit that. Let me see if I can bring you guys back in. And let me just see. Let me go ahead and find this. Let's see. Samsung Pro Plus And oh, there's the 512 gig. Let's just see what the 512 gig is running here at Best Buy. Ooh, look at that. Oh, this is with a particular type of memory card. So, I mean, a card reader. So maybe it's a little cheaper if you get the card by itself. So, yeah, you can see right there. It shows it's $19.99 for the 128 gig. So it's definitely cheaper at Best Buy. So if you have a Best Buy in your area, you're probably better off. And again, they sent me, I think it was a $5 or $10 coupon, so I got it for even less than that. And then let's see, the 1 terabyte version is $119.99. I'm trying to see where the 512 is, if they have a 512 version on here. Okay, there we go. So the 512 looks like it's $44.99, and the 256 is showing $36. So if you're gonna get the 128 gig card, the one I have, you're definitely better off at Best Buy. But if you're going to get one of the higher capacity cards, one of the 512s or one of the 256s, you're better off at Amazon, because Amazon's going to give you the better price for that. So, and they have a lot of different versions of these cards, as you can see. The 256 here, there's one for $27. You can also see it's a U3 V30 card as well. This one here, again, this one is showing $51. You're definitely better off. Like this one's showing look at that, $26.99. This one's actually better priced. Let's go ahead and click that. That one's actually better priced than it is at here at Best Buy than it is on Amazon, because I believe this one's $35. We'll see. I think that's for the card alone. Yeah, so the 512 is $44. So you're still better off if you're going to get the 512, you're still better off going to Amazon. But if you're going to get the 256, and you're not going to get that card reader, if you're going to get the 256 with just the memory card alone, let's see if I can pull that up. Let's see. Where to go? That's 27 for the. Well, that's showing a different price for that one, showing 27. That's odd. So anyways, apparently there's all kinds of different prices up here. That one's showing 26. Look at that. That's crazy. It's showing $26.99 for the 256 one, and then it's showing $27.99 for the 128. And maybe it looks like maybe this comes with this card reader. That's what that is. That comes with that card reader. So, and this one looks like it is just with the adapter. So if you don't need the card reader, if you just can use the adapter, which I don't need those card readers, I never really use them, mostly because all of my computers now have USB-C ports and not USB-A ports, and so I would have to get an adapter just to use that card reader. And my computer actually has a SD card slot in there, so I'm more likely to use the adapter, because I can just put the micro SD card in the full-size SD card adapter and put it in my computer. So anyways, there you go. Nothing too exciting about that, but it'll get used over time. So yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Opta Brown messing with me. He must have saw my video I posted when I was railing on about the iPhone. Reasons not to buy it, because he says iPhone rules them all. I don't think so, but I will say that the iPhone does have good video, good smartphone video. The problem is they don't have the best smartphone cameras, and that's a problem. Here's one thing. I'm going to make a video about this soon. I plan on making a video about this soon, but I have my iPhone, my Samsung phone. And here's one thing, is that I often use my phones for shooting B-roll. And if I'm shooting, let's say I'm going to shoot some B-roll of this little power brick adapter thing, and I was to move up close. I want to do like a push in and push in so I can show the ports in the back there. I can push in and get pretty much a macro shot, and it'll stay in focus and track as it goes in. I can't do that with the iPhone, because the iPhone has a long minimum focusing distance. They changed the minimum focusing distance, I think it was with the 14 or something. So now you push in, and then what it does this big jump where it goes boop, and it jumps and switch lenses and goes to the macro lens, and that causes a problem. And then if you turn off the automatic macro lens switching, then it just doesn't focus close enough, and you end up with out of focus footage when you start to get too close. So I don't have that problem with Samsung phones or other Android phones for the most part. So even though the video footage might be a little bit better quality-wise on the iPhone, it ends up really not being better because it ends up being out of focus at a certain point, or it jumps to a whole different lens, and when it jumps to that different lens, then the composition is completely off and you no longer have your subject in the frame where you want it. So there you go. Anyhow, all right. Let's see. My brother's in the building said, I want to see a shock drop giveaway. Who's with me? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, we have Kia 2 Technical in the building said, what up, stream? All right. I like it. I like it in the house. Kia 2 Technical's in the house. All right, let's do this. Let's open up. Let's see. Let's open this thing up. I think I know what this is. This is from Samsung, and I think this is a replacement. Yes, this is a replacement clear case right there. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if we can get that in there. I don't know if that'll focus for me, but probably won't. So we'll just grab my iPhone here and show that. Let me click that there. So there we have it. So this is the Samsung clear case cover. This is for the Z Fold 6 right there. And let's see. Look at that. You can't get in that close. I can get in about, I have to pull back to about there, and then I can get it. I can't do that. I can't get in that close with this. But this is a clear case cover for the Z Fold 6. I actually have one already for the Z Fold 6, and so this is my Z Fold 6. You may notice that the front part, just the front part, the bumper, is actually the clear case from Samsung here. The back part is actually from Pitaka, because they have this great aramid fiber case that I keep on my phones. And even though it gets a little fingerprinty, as most stuff does, you may see it on there, but because because of the way it is, it's a little bit muted. You don't really always see it. But the reason why I need a new cover part, see this right there? You see how that, I don't know if you can see how that is, how that lifts up right there. It's not sticking to my phone anymore. That's because on these foldable phones, oftentimes the cover, the case part that covers that is over the cover screen, it has these little adhesive stickers in there, and those adhesive stickers can come loose, and they lose their stickiness, and especially if you take the case off. So if you take the adhesive stickers off, you put the case on, and then for whatever reason you need to take your case off, when you try and put it back on, often they just don't re-stick. And that's a problem for me, because as someone who reviews cases, sometimes I have to take my cases off so I can put a new one on when I'm doing a video about the other case, and then I want to go back to a particular case, but that adhesive part doesn't always stick. Now, the only phone that I have used, or only phone and the only case that I've used where it doesn't really need that sticky stuff, is the OnePlus Open. The OnePlus Open, OnePlus actually sends a case with the phone when you get it, and that cover screen, the part that covers the cover screen, just doesn't need the adhesive. It just sticks on there, and it's great. So, yeah. Anyways, me and Samsung went round and round in circles about this stupid case, and they sent it out, and I'm glad they did, but they were like, you need to send in your old case back first, and then we'll send you the new one. And I was like, well, what am I going to protect my phone with in the meantime? And we went back and forth and back and forth. Finally, they just sent the thing out. I'm surprised. I thought they were just going to send me a shipping label. So I don't know. I think they still want the other part back. So I'm going to have to contact them and see if they're going to send me the shipping label. So, all right. Let me see if I can actually give you guys some info on this case here. I don't know if it's even, let's see. I don't know how many of you out there have the Z Fold 6, but it is a very, very nice case. And there we go. I mean, it's a very, very nice phone. And I don't know if they have, let me see if I can find the clear case on here. So one reason why I don't use the back of it is because the back of it, here we go, wait, that's the Rinky one. Let's see if I can find the Samsung. Yeah, here we go, right here. I think this might be it. No, this is not it. This is one that has this one has the grip thing on there, as you can see there. Mine is just a straight clear case. So I might have to actually go to the Samsung site to show you. But mine has just a clear case, sort of like that clear back right there. I'm not the biggest fan of that, partly because I want my phones to have MagSafe compatibility, and the Pitaka case on here actually has magnets in here. So if you want to actually put, say, a magnetic charger on here, or you want to put it on a MagSafe compatible mount or stand or something, it works. So in fact, let me see if I can, hold on, let me grab this thing right quick. Hold on, let me grab it. So this is a MagSafe compatible stand, and if I want to put this on there, I can stick that right there just like that, and it works. And I can rotate it however I want. If I want to open up my phone, so if I'm like that and I want to watch a movie or something, I can just go ahead and rotate it, and then I can have it there, take it off when I'm done. So I can't do that if I'm using just the clear case, because the Samsung phones don't have MagSafe in the phones themselves. You have to get it in the case. So yeah. Anyways, there you go. I'm going to probably go ahead and swap that out. I'm just waiting because Thinborn was actually supposed to send me a couple of cases. I don't know if they actually ever did, and so I need to see if they're actually going to go ahead and send those out to me. If they are, then I'm going to wait till I get their cases in so that I can review them and decide if I want to keep one of their cases on, or if I want to put the cover screen of that Samsung case back on my phone. Because it's sort of like once you do it, you're sort of stuck with it. Otherwise, it may come off if you keep putting it on, taking it off there. So yeah. All right. Let's go with the next one. I guess we did two from that side. Let's do one from over here. And this one is, you know what? I think I know what this one is too. I think I know what this one is too. And yes, I do. This one is another Z Fold 6 case. And this one is because this one is from Amazon, and I actually ordered one of these a couple of weeks ago, and I did this because I wanted to, when this part was coming off, I was like, and I thought Samsung wasn't going to send me a replacement, I was like, let me just go ahead and order a little cheap one, because I don't really care about the back part of it. I just want the cover screen, so let me just order a quick one. And then I did order it, but then the bumper part, and let me show you, see, hopefully this one doesn't have the same thing, but the bumper part on here, which, yeah, they did it again. Same thing. See, this part is supposed to be an adhesive. Oh, no, they did it. So this part right here, the adhesive part, and let me see if I can show you. So, there we go. So you see right there, that little sticker right there with the blue tab. Then once you peel that back, that's what's going to stick onto your phone right there. But this part right here was already removed when they sent it to me the last time, and so it was all stuck to the foam here. And so I couldn't actually use it on my phone, so they sent me a replacement, and this one actually is a replacement. Now this one does have the the magnets on here, but you can see the magnets are built into the back of the phone, and this is a problem because what happens is you stick it onto a case, like you stick it onto this like that, and then eventually oops, you know, if you guys can even see that, you stick it onto here like that. What happens is eventually these magnets come loose and end up sticking onto there. So, but otherwise, you can see they do have magnets. It does work. So, yeah. Oops, I don't want that one. I want that one. So there we go. So anyway, shout out to Amazon and for getting this one out. And I don't know, maybe I'll do an actual video on that on this whole case and just see what it looks like. It is cheap. This little case is only like $9-10 bucks or something. Let me see if I can find it on my, I think it's probably in my orders somewhere. Let me see if I can, yep, there it is. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. And There we go. So this is it right here. It's from it's bento bin for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 case, soft silicone gel, rubber bumper, slim, hard PC, thin, shockproof protective cover for Samsung Z Fold 6. And again, I really only wanted it for the cover part right there, for the cover screen part, but you can use it obviously for the back part. You can see there it has a little, has the magnets there. It has the little bumper part that will help protect your cameras. It seems like it might be a nice budget case. So if you need something for your phone and you don't want to spend a ton of money, this might be a good option for you there. So, you know, it says anti-scratch, anti-fingerprints, all that stuff. It's $10.79. There's a 10% off coupon on there, so that'll drop it down about $1 something. So you should be able to get this for, you know, about $9 something. So it's not an expensive case at all. So if you know, I feel like if you have a Z Fold 6, as expensive as this phone is, you could probably afford a nice case. But if for whatever reason you blew your whole wad to get the phone and you don't have enough money for a decent case or an expensive case, you can get something like this. So, all right, set that right on over there. Oops, that thing rolled off on the floor. Set that right there. Okay. All right. Now, you know, let's open a box. Let's open a box. Let's see. Anybody come through new? Nope. You guys are all still there. All right. Shout out to you guys. All right. Let's open a box. We have. Let's open this big box so we can get this off the table. And I have no idea what's in here. Most of the time I have some clue of what's coming, but I actually have no clue what this thing is. Hopefully it's something fun and exciting. But you just never know. Sometimes you get boxes and you're like, this is going to be awesome. And then you're just like, okay. Sometimes you're like, have no clue, and it turns out to be something really fun. So, all right, let's see. What do we have? Oh, okay. All right. I'm not mad at it. This is the, I guess you say it like ductless. This is a photography light box. So it's kind of cool. As you can see, basically it's just it's a box that you have. So it's black on the outside to keep all the light out from the outside of it. And you can see the inside is white and silver that's lined so that the light actually bounces around in there. And it looks like there's some controls right there to turn it on. So I think there's some lights on the top part here. And that way what you can do is you can stick various products inside of there, and then you can get nice even lighting that looks really good to get your product shots in there. So if you're someone who's doing, product videos or maybe food videos, you want to get your stuff in there and have it look all nice and professional, this is a nice way you can do it here. So you can see it says it's dimmable, high brightness, no strobe, high color rendering index, multi-angle shooting, 8-piece backdrops, foldable and portable. So it looks like you're going to have lots of different colors for backdrops in there as well. So on the back, it looks like we're going to have 6 waterproof backdrops with PVC backdrops. You're going to have the 1 light box, 2 matte paper backdrops, 2 diffuser cloths, 1 manual, and 1 carrying bag. So, yeah. All right. You know what? I want to actually... let me see if I can scan this in and see what this is, what this thing is going to cost, and kind of get an idea if I can show you guys a little bit more online, because this looks like it might be kind of cool. This is not something I think that the average person needs, but I think it's great for those who actually need it. And this seems like a photographer, like a real photo person type thing. But I don't think it really is. This is something I think anybody can use. Like if let's say that you are someone who's starting like a cupcake business. You can cook your cupcakes and do your designs, stick it in that box and take really great photos with your smartphone or a camera or whatever, and get it all nicely lit. And you can do that without knowing a lot about photography, which makes it great. So, all right, let's see here. Let me see if I can bring you guys in to my Amazon there. Ooh, had to yawn. Wow, that came out of nowhere. All right, let's see. Let's check out my browsing history. There is the box. And there we go. Look at that. It's not even all that expensive. So we have the ductless light box photography 12 by 12 professional photo booth box with 8 photo backdrops, 112 LED dimmable lights, dimmable with high CRI 95 light box for mini product photography, jewelry, miniature models, etc. So you can get an idea of what that looks like there. You can see those are going to be the LEDs right up on the top of the box there, so that you can plug this box in and light everything up. And you can see you have this whole front panel that can come down so that you can shoot right into the box there. You can also shoot, put it up and shoot through the box there if you need to block out a little bit more. You can see how that peels down right there. And you're gonna have you may notice on the side there, you're gonna have these different, those are gonna be the PVC colors. So you can have different colors there if you want. So you can see there it says their professionals, it says ours versus theirs. So you can see theirs has a lot more contrast and looks better. So, and you can see there like 10%, 40%, 70%, 100%. So you can get an idea of how it's going to look when you're dimming the lights there. And it's going to change the way that it actually shows the background and the area around your subject there. And you can see there it says uniform illuminating, great at illuminating subjects. So you can have nice even light, and then you can also have a fill light there as well. So if you're trying to do something like that. And it says 8 photography scenarios. You have 6 waterproof PVCs there. So you can do stuff if you want like a background or a white background or gray or green or blue or orange or again white and black. So you can do all kinds of different types of stuff with this and make the lighting very easy. You can have you can do a front shoot, a side shoot. There you go, front shoot, side shoot. You can do a front light, and you can do an overhead shoot there as well if you want to shoot top down. So yeah, this is going to be nice. Let's see. It looks like there might be a couple of other scenarios. So you can see there how it's going to look. So you can put stuff in there. It's going to be about 12 inches. So you can't put anything huge in there. But if you have something like a vase or you know, like here they show some lipstick or a little collectible car, some headphones. There is a lot that you can fit into that box there. So, and you can shoot right there. You can see here, you have the guy shooting and then loading it up so you can get an idea. So it's great. So you can actually shoot some stuff really quickly and then load it up. So if you're doing some client work or something, it's easy to get that shot, have it look really good, and then get it out to them. So yeah. And again, this thing is not very expensive. It's normally $59.99, but it's on sale right now for $33.97. So it's on discount, and you'll be able to get that with Amazon Prime. It does look like they have an even cheaper one. That's a 10 by 10 right there. So there's that one. And then they have one that's, let's see, this one's $58. This one's going to be a 16 by 16. So that's going to be a little bit bigger if you need more space. And then you have a $99 one, which is a 20 by 20. So you can see how much more room is in there just by the scale of the bottle and the glass and how much more overhead room there is. So, and then 105, that's going to be a 24 by 24. So that's going to be a pretty nice size. That's going to be a pretty nice size box there. And it looks like it's going to give you more options if you want to put stuff in there like shoes or purses or entire, you know, if you want to put entire planters in there, you know, you can see the size of that box right there. It's just going to give you more options if you're shooting stuff. So, you know, I kind of look at it as if you're not sure what you want, maybe you start off with something a little bit smaller and then you step up and get the size that you need. If you know you need something bigger, if you're going to be shooting purses and stuff like that or large products, then maybe you go to one of the bigger ones right away. But the thing that I love about products like this is that they make getting product shots and stuff really, really easy. So if you're, let's say that you're like you have an Etsy store or something and you're making like homemade candles or you're making custom, you know, custom shirts or watch bands or something cool. Maybe you're making custom wallets or pocket knives or whatever. You can stick your products in the box grab your phone or your camera, shoot some great pictures, and upload them right away to your website or share them on social media and have them look really nice. So, yeah, this is nice. Hey, you know what, let's do this. Actually, let's take this thing out. I'm going to take this thing out. I want to see what it looks like. Let's take this thing out. And, because this one, again, this one's not one of the biggest ones, which I absolutely like because I don't have a whole lot of space here in my office. So I like the fact that I can have something like this that I can set up on my desktop. And this is great because I'm thinking, like, I often will shoot thumbnails and you know, phones and various products, and something like this will make it easy. So here's the PVC. Here are the PVC backdrops here, and you can see there's a blue one here. There's a green one right here. You can see how flexible they are, so they can fit in there nicely. You have the black one here. This is going to be another black right here. I think this is like a matte paper. This is a white right there. This is going to be another white. This is the PVC there. This is a gray. I think this was probably like a neutral gray, maybe like an 18%. And then this is going to be a sort of a orangish, sort of warm tint color. So, and then you have the diffusers right here. So these diffusers have Velcro on there so that you can attach them to the box. And then we have our user manual here if we need our user manual. And you'll notice this one has a hole in it. This one is so that you can put it on the top of the box, and then you can shoot down into the box if you need to do a top-down shot. So, and then here is the box itself, and you can get this thing all set up, and you just lift that up right just like that, and there you go. You can have that going right there, and this is where you're gonna fit all of your stuff in there. And the top part here, this part can come down right there to hold everything in place. And then you have your lights that are right up top, and this is where you're gonna plug this in so that you have it. Now you could leave it just like this with the sort of shimmery background so that everything just kind of glows and pops really extra. And you can do that. You can even put this up like this, as they were showing earlier. You can put that up like that, and then peel that down and shoot through there. So there's a lot of different configurations, and you may see back there there's a little tab. Once you put that thing in there, there's a little tab right here you can pull to actually lift that up, and then it just collapses right back down, and then you can fold that right back over there, and everything fits in there nicely. So, and here's the cable. And the nice thing about this is because this actually works with a USB-C cable, you can plug this into a power bank if you want to, instead of having to use a wall jack. So if you're someplace and you don't have access to a wall, or it's far away from a wall plug, you don't have an extension cable, you can just get a power bank, plug that right on in, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, and when you're done with all that, and you want to put it up, you just stick it right back in the bag here. So let's see if we can get this back in the bag relatively easy. And there you go. And there's a little button to snap this in. Let's see if we can get that snapped in. And just like that, you're good to go. This is an entire studio in a box, in a bag. I'm gonna set that over there. I'm actually gonna use this. I'm gonna pull that out, and I'm gonna use it because I have some products that I'm gonna shoot some photos of, at least for my thumbnails. Maybe I'll shoot some stuff, you know, when I'm doing stuff, because sometimes I do want to do some product shots for, like, if I'm shooting lenses or some other stuff, and I want to do detail shots. That's gonna be really nice. So yeah, and again, that is only gonna be the one that I have right here. I believe that is the 12 by 12, and that's only going to be $33.97. So that's going to be very, very affordable. So yeah, all right, let's move on to the next one. You know what? Let's open this one here. So I know what this is, but I'm going to open it up because I've talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about this again. And this is from the good folks over at, see if I can show you. the good folks over at Mobile. So they sent me a SIM card there so that I can actually get my service set up. And again, this is going to have 5G and 4G service, and you can get all kinds of great deals with them. So now I have I don't think my other phone's in there. I have a OnePlus phone that I tested their service out the first time, and I was like, this is actually kind of cool. It was super easy to get everything set up. But then we were going to do a collaboration together, and I had some trouble with my service on my Z Fold 6, and apparently there's some issues with the Z Fold, with the Samsung and Z Fold series, and so anyhow, they were saying, hey, you know what? Let's give you another SIM card, because they had me on Verizon. They work with Verizon and T-Mobile, and they were like, let's see about getting you on T-Mobile instead of Verizon to see if that service works any better. So they sent me a new SIM card to make sure everything was working right, in case I just had a bad SIM card. But we're gonna get that all straightened out. But they do have fantastic deals, and let me see if I can show you guys right quick. I know I've talked about this before, so if you guys have already seen this, just bear with. But you can see here, look at these plans they offer. So these are the prices right there. You can see 1 gig, 3 gig, 5 gig, 10 gig, 20 gigs. Now, you may be looking and think, that's crazy, that's expensive. 20 gigs for $223? That's for the entire year. That is a 12-month plan. That is for the entire year. And this one right here, $99 for 12 months, that's only like $8 a month for 10 gigs of data. Now, you are going to get unlimited data, but once you go over your high-speed LTE limit, then you get slowed down until your plan refreshes. So they sent me a 1-year thing of the 20 gig plan, and yeah, I have to say I've been very pleased with their service so far. So, but you can see there they have the limited time offer. It says you can enjoy 40% off. Apply the coupon MFI40, and you can try and get this plan right there for yourself. They do have other plans. If you want a 6-month plan, you can see you can get the 20 gigs for $111. Or you can get the $75 for 10 gigs, $104 for the 5 gigs. That doesn't make any sense right there. If you're gonna get any of these, you might as well just get the 10 gig, because the 3 and 5 gig cost more than the 10 gig right there. And if you're gonna get the 5 gig, you might as well just pay the extra, $7 or something, and get the 20 gig plan. So that's on the 6-month. Same thing with the 12-month. You look at that. It's $165 for the 3 gig, $208 for the 5 gig, and then it's $99 for the 10 gig, and then $223 for the 20. So if you're gonna get the 5 gig again, you might as well just pay the extra like, what is it, $17 or something like that, $15, whatever it is, and just get the 20 gig. So now they do have 3-month plans as well, and they have 1-month plans as well. So, but as you can see here, the monthly amount is significantly cheaper the longer that you go. So I actually like these 1-year plans. I like the 1-year plans. I didn't really know much about them, but it was a couple years back when I was with AT&T. I wanted a prepaid plan, and it was with AT&T, and I was like, all right, let me try this out. And they had a plan that was, I think it came out to like $25 a month or something like that, but you had to pay for the whole thing up front. And so I did, and I was like, this is kind of nice. I was like, I just pay it all up front. I don't have to think about paying a bill for the next year. I was like, I like that. So that's what I did. And then after I switched off to them, I went over to Google Fi, and I was with Google Fi, and I was paying monthly again, and I was like, this is for the birds. I was like, I think I'm going to go back to an annual plan. And then that's when Mobile stepped in, and we were working out a deal. So we're going to get this figured out. I'm going to do a review of their service, where I'm going to go to some different places and check the data speeds and show you guys how they compare to like a postpaid plan or something like that. So we'll figure it out. So yeah. All right. Shout out to Pedro in the building. I have to give a big shout out to Pedro. Pedro hit me up and asked me, hey, you gonna do one of these haul, not haul videos? And I was like, Yeah, man. I was actually in the car driving when he sent the message, so I didn't actually respond to you, Pedro. But shout out for sending me the message, and they gave me that little nudge I needed to get myself up here and get these packages opened up. So shout out to Pedro. Vote for Pedro. So all right, I have no idea what this is, but let's open it up and see. Oh, let's see. There is a. Hold on a second. There's a barcode on the back. Let's see. Maybe it'll show me what it is on the barcode. Let's see. I have no clue though. Let's hit that. See if anything comes up. And I don't see anything coming up on there. So maybe it's a barcode that doesn't work for Amazon. All right. Let's just see. Let's just see what we get. Let's open that up. And it looks like the shape of headphones. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Okay. This has me a little bit excited here. This is from Digi-Era, and this is a 1 terabyte portable SSD. Look at this. This is a you know what? Let me just go grab my phone because I know it's not going to work here. This is from Digi-Era. This is a 1 terabyte portable SSD. You can see there it says up to 2,000 read, 2,000 megabytes read, 1,800 write, and a portable SSD. And the reason why this is very cool is because this is a magnetic SSD. So this is going to work when I hook it up to my iPhone. So so many of you may know the iPhones, obviously they have MagSafe in there. They've had that for a number of years. But with the iPhone Pro Maxes, the 15s and the 16 Pro Maxes, you can record Apple ProRes and you can record Apple log footage and all that stuff on there. But those file sizes are ridiculously large, like insanely large. And apparently, I think if you're shooting Apple ProRes log, you can't actually shoot that on the phone. You have to actually shoot it onto an external hard drive. And so onto an external like SSD. And so one of the challenges that people have had is like, where do I mount this SSD? How do I attach this SSD to my phone? Well, now with these new you know, SSDs with the MagSafe on there, you can actually just attach this SSD drive to your phone via MagSafe and then plug it in, and then you can record at the highest quality. My only concern is, and I'm gonna have to test this with this drive, is that I've heard that some of these drives are not fast enough to actually shoot with the new 4K 120. So we're gonna have to test that out. So, but anyways, let me see. There is a barcode on the back of this thing. So let me see if I can show you guys. This is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to doing this. All right, let's see here. And I do not see it just yet because I'm seeing a bunch of other stuff, but I'm not seeing this one here. So let me see if I can find this Digi-Era, and let's see. Oop. Yeah, Digi-Era. Let's see. This is going to be the LPS 2000M. All right, let's see. And I'm not sure if this is going to work. All right, let's see. Oh, I see something on Alibaba, but I don't see it. All right, let me pull up Amazon again. And all right, let me go to Amazon. Let's see if we can search for it together on Amazon. See if we can find it. So this is going to be, let me just go to Prime. There we go. Let me type in Digi-Era portable SSD. Let's see if anything comes up. I see a whole bunch of other stuff, but I do not see the one that I have in my hand here. So let me type in a more precise name and see if that's going to help. So let me type in the Digi-Era. Let me type in Digi-Era LPS 2000M and see if it brings up anything. And that brings up nada. Nothing that is remotely close to what I'm looking for. All right, let me do this. Let me go to my email right quick, and let me see if I search my email. Let me see, Digiera. Yep. All right, there we go. I think we see it. I think I found it. All right. I think I found the email from them. The email thread of us going back and forth. But, oh, yep, there we go. Product link. All right. I wonder if this thing is out. Maybe it's not out yet. Oh, yep, it's out. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so this is the Digiera portable SSD Type-C USB 3.2 Gen 2x2 magnetic external solid-state drive. You can see there it's normally $199, but it's on sale, looks like, or they've dropped the price at least to $149.99, and that's what it's going to look like. It kind of looks like a little hockey puck, and it looks like they have a couple of different colors there that you can get. Looks like you can get black and silver, gray, pink. It looks like that's probably a white, and but you can see how this connects to your phone. So you just have the USB-C to USB-C cable to plug into your iPhone 15 Pro Max or Pro, or iPhone 16 Pro or Pro Max, and then it attaches to your phone so that you don't have to worry about trying to hold it or anything like that, or mounting it to anything. This is the mount. And you can see there it says disrupting perceptions of the traditional portable SS or solid state drive. So there you go. But the nice thing about it is once you actually recorded all your videos, it records straight to the drive. So you don't have to worry about this like hogging up all of your hard drive space on your phone, all the storage on your phone. And on top of that, you can just plug it straight into your machine, and you can either transfer it off of the drive, or you can edit straight from this right here, which is really, really nice to be able to edit straight from the drive. So there's that. It says there's, I guess there's 512 gigs large capacity, 2 terabyte large capacity, and 1 terabyte large capacity. So, and you can see there kind of what it looks like when it's attached to the phone itself. So, yeah. I guess you can even attach this to a computer if you have a metal shell chassis as they're showing, or you can stick this in your pocket. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like there's a magnetic ring there that you can use as a adapter if you need to. So if you're using a case that doesn't have MagSafe on there, I don't know any iPhone cases at this point for the Pros and the Pro Maxes that don't have MagSafe on there. So I guess it's there if you need it, but I'm not sure that you really would need it. So yeah, I guess maybe you could use this also maybe with a Samsung or a OnePlus phone. I don't know. I guess maybe it would work. I mean, they do have a USB-C drive, so maybe you can record directly to it. I don't know. I've never actually tried to record directly to a drive from one of those phones, but it has MagSafe, so you could stick it to the back of one of your other phones if it has MagSafe, if you have a MagSafe compatible case. So, but again, you can see there, this one that says $149.99 for the 512. The 1 terabyte is going to be, it looks like the 1 terabyte showing, it's showing $149 too. Let's see, what is the 2 terabyte? The 2 terabyte is showing $239. Okay, that makes sense. But it's showing for the 1 terabyte showing $149, and for the 512 also showing, oh no, the 512 showing $89.99. Okay, so there you go. So $89.99. So if you need more storage, I would probably recommend, if you're going to get a SSD, probably get the 1 terabyte. I'd probably get the 1 terabyte over the 512. So you want to make sure, because I mean, if you have the highest capacity iPhone that you can get right now is a 1 terabyte, so you want to make sure you have at least enough to cover like your entire iPhone if you were to do something like that. And or if you have a 512 iPhone, maybe you get a 512. But I personally like to have the 1 terabyte, so I have enough storage that if I'm really going out shooting all day with my phone, I don't have to think about it. So there's that. Now, the only problem with a device like this is, as you can see here, as this attaches to your phone. If you plan on using a MagSafe mount for your phone, then you don't have any place to mount the drive because the drive mounts via MagSafe. So you would have to mount this just with like a traditional, with just like a traditional phone mount or phone clip or something. And then you can use the MagSafe on there. So yeah. Anyways, there you go. That is the Digi Era, and that's kind of cool. I'm liking it. I'm looking forward to this. I'm actually really looking forward to trying this out since I have the new iPhone and I supposedly can get much better quality video. I'm looking forward to actually trying this out and testing out the video quality that I can get from this phone, from this this iPhone 16 Pro Max. So yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. A couple more people have come through. Shout out to Toriano Smith. Says, how can I get a haul? What do you mean, how can you get a haul? I mean, you can get a haul to watch the video. You can watch the video and get I mean, if you're asking how do you get products to to do a haul video, I mean, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. You have to make review videos and talk to companies and have them send you stuff. And sometimes they write you and offer to send you stuff. But you have to put in the work in order to get the products to do the haul video. So, yeah, that's what you have to do. All right. Let's set that there. All right. Amda Brown says, Larry, what's your recommendation for an Android phone under $800 I may want to try with Impy Mobile? I would say get a OnePlus 12. So I would say get a OnePlus 12. Those phones are fantastic. They have some great deals. I think they're actually, excuse me, I think they're actually $799 right now. That may be like full price, but they have some really good, like trade deals. They have some good discount and promotions and stuff with the OnePlus phones. I would get a OnePlus 12. The only reason why I would not say get a OnePlus 12 and maybe get a Samsung of some sort, because they do have, if you have a phone somewhere that you're willing to trade in, I think you can get an S24 Ultra for less than $800, for right around $800. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me head over. Let me see if I can go to the Samsung site right quick for you, and let me see if I can find out what this is going to be. Let me hit that, and let me go in here. Let me see. So this is the Samsung site. Let's go and check out the S24 Ultra. We'll hit buy now, and let's say you go with the 512 model, and you get the 512 model. Looks like it's going to be $14.19. That's what it says right now. And let's just pick one of these random colors here. We'll just go with the green there. So that green looks kind of cool. Now let's say you want to trade in a phone, but let's just say you don't have a phone to trade in. You can go ahead and get $300 of instant savings right there. That's going to drop it down to $1,100. That's pretty nice. And there are some other times when you can get you can find some other discounts. And if you have any other kind of, like if you belong to one of these other programs, like Samsung has programs for education, if you're a teacher, a student, or a parent. So if you're a parent, that you can still get the discount there. If you're a government employee, that can mean anything. That could mean state, feds, local. You can get all kinds of great discounts. If you are military or a veteran or a military family, so if you're in the military or you're a veteran, or if you're if your spouse or maybe your parents or somebody were in the military and you are able to get to, you should be able to get those discounts. Or if you're a first responder, like a fireman, a police officer, a nurse, a medical practitioner of some sort, an EMT, something like that, you should be able to get a discount there as well. And then they have employee offers from certain companies that will offer discounts through Samsung that you can get there too. So let's just say you go and you get, I don't know, let's see what the education thing is. I'm not sure if they'll even show me the discount. So yeah, so the education discount looks like it's going to drop it from $419 to $348 to $1348. And then if you go there and you add the $300 discount, now you're at $1063. Now, I don't know. Let's see if we click that, and let's see. Let's click that education thing there. Let's see if we can get out of it. Let's hit refresh. See if we can get out of that. See what if there's. Yeah, it's not gonna let me out of that right now. So, anyways, but there's that. But if you go and you, so let's say you want to trade your device. Let's say you want to trade a device, and you hit yes, mobile phone, it's in good condition, all that. Let's see what they're offering. So let's say you want to go Samsung, and they have great deals when it comes to this. So look at this. If you have an S23 Ultra, they're going to give you $750 of trade-in value. If you have an S21 Ultra, they're going to give you $600 of trade-in value. Here's the crazy thing. I saw a deal, I think it was the other day, it was on like Slick Deals or something, where you could buy an S21 Ultra for like $160. It was like a used refurbished one, doesn't matter. $160 you can buy that. So let's say you spend $160 on that phone and then you just immediately turn around and trade it in. They're gonna give you $600 of trade value for that phone. It's kind of nuts. So let's just say, you grab, like I had the S23 Ultra. They were gonna give me $600 or $750 for it. I hit yes, you know, blah, 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 everything's fine. I go down here, look at that. My one-time payment, if I was gonna trade that phone in, would be $636. So $636, and that's one of the reasons why I think a lot of people stick with Samsung and really, I mean, not besides just having great phones. With the iPhone is like $1,500, right? For like the iPhone 15 Pro Max, I think it was for the 1 terabyte, I think it's the same price. It's around $1,500, $1,600. This phone was $1,599 if I had paid full price. But the trade-in value that they give you is only like $650. I mean, that's less than half. That's less than half that they give you. You know, if you buy this phone, you can see right here, originally $1,419, and then you add these other discounts on there, you're saving. You're saving more than you're actually spending. You're only gonna spend $636. You're actually gonna save $783. So you're gonna do a really good job on here if you get that. Now, if you come over here and you go to, if you want to trade in a different phone, obviously you can trade in a different phone. If you come here and you go to brand and change to say like Apple, and then select the phone, you can see they're not going to give you as much, $600 for a Pro Max, for a 15 Pro Max, 14 Pro Max, $500. So they're going to give you a little bit of money, but they're not going to give you a whole lot for your Apple phone. Not as much as they would for a Samsung phone, because Samsung is trying to say, hey, stay loyal to us. Buy our phones, and when it's time to get a new one, we're going to give you enough trade value that you can really go ahead and get one without spending a ton of money. Now, if you want to look at getting a OnePlus Open, a OnePlus 12, and these are really nice phones. I gave one to my brother, and let's see here. Let's see if I can pull this thing open there, and yeah. So here we go. Look at this. The OnePlus 12. You can use the code Save More to save $100 on 16 plus 512. That's going to be 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. It says plus a free gift worth up to $229 from $729. So you're going to be able to get like a smartwatch along with that. So let's just hit buy now. Let's see what it comes up as. So we can see right there, you have $799 that it's showing. Let's see, let's check out these offers. So it says store discount. It says up to a $50 extra trade-in bonus. You can get a 10% off student bonus, an extra 10% off employee offer if you have it available. But you can see, let's choose the 16 gigs, 512 one. We'll choose the flowy flowy emerald because I like that color. Now let's say we want to trade something in. Let's go ahead. We'll just hit the trade value. We'll choose smartphone, and you can see there's different. Let's hit Samsung. The S20, let's see, where is it at? Let's go with where's the S23? They have the S23 Ultra. So like, right, I have a Z Flip 5. I can choose that. That's going to be $350, not too bad. I don't even know. Yeah, so let's see, where they have the S23. So the S23 Ultra, they're not, oh no, that's the Note 20. I don't even know, where's the S20? Do they even have the S23 Ultra up here? Did I miss it? Oh yeah, there we go. So S23 Ultra, they're going to give you $530. So let's click that. I think before you actually, let's see, we'll just choose, I think I had a 512 model before I did. It was unlocked, so I guess they dropped it down a little bit. They want me to put the IMEI number and all that stuff. I don't have all that stuff with me right now. So, but if you look at that, if they give you, if it's showing $899, and if they're going to give you, I think it was $480 or something like that because it was the lower capacity, you know, you're looking now instead of $900, about $500, you know, and then on top of that, they're going to give you a free watch. They're going to give you a free OnePlus Watch 2R. I mean, that's just kind of dope, you know. So, and if you want to get one of the other ones, if you want to get a different phone, you can choose something like the OnePlus R, which is a fantastic device. Again, it has 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. Or you can get the 16 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, and you can get it in iron gray or blue. I can tell you right now, this is a fantastic, fantastic phone. I have this phone actually. I have the OnePlus 12, the OnePlus 12R, and I have this Genshin Impact Special Edition one right here. Let's see if I can show you guys. You probably have seen it. I did a video about this when I first got it, but it is just, first off, it's just a beautiful phone. It is just a absolutely beautiful phone. It has this nice action button or switch on the side there. The nice screen. I need to probably put some power in it, but yeah, it is just a absolutely wonderful phone, and I think for most people, this is probably a lot. And that phone is actually designed for gaming. It's actually designed for Genshin Impact. And so you could do, you can either get that one or the OnePlus, or you could probably do some great trades and get a, you know, you can get yourself like a S24 Ultra, you know. I mean, there's some other, you can get an S24, you can get a, also, you know what, let me not discount this. Hold on, let me go over here and, because they have some dope phones too, so let me not discount them. Let me bring you guys in. And here we go. We can't forget about the Pixels. The Pixels have some dope phones. You can see right there, the Pixel 9 is going to start off at $799. So you can get that. They have some different colors. Like this one is what? Peony. They have winter green. They have porcelain. And they have obsidian. And then you can also get, they do have the other ones. Let's see. That's for the 9. And then you have, let's see, where are there? Let's see where the rest of them are. So they have the 9 Pro and the Pro XL. These are a little bit more. You can see the Pro and the Pro XL are starting at about $999. But they do have some other discounts in there that you can get. So you can get an estimate for your trade-in if you want to trade in a phone. So let's say you were trading in like the, you know, S23 Ultra or something like that. I don't know. That's why I keep thinking, because that's what I was trading in. Storage, 512. Yes, in good condition. So they give you $480. So they're not giving you as much as you know, trade-in value, but they're giving you a little something for it. So, but they have that. And also, if you really just want to go balls out and just say, heck, the $800, I want to spend $1,000 more, you can get the one, you can get the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, and you can really go in for it. So. But they do have some nice phones, and they have some great deals on these Pixel Folds that you can get elsewhere. So if you really wanted to, get one of these phones, you can come over here to Best Buy and check out the Pixel phones, and we'll see here when they show up. You can see there they'll have like the 9s. Let's see, there's $799 for that. Looks like the deals aren't quite as good as they were before, but you can see there they do have some decent deals there. There are some other ones that you can get maybe through your carrier, and other places where you can get some nice deals. So, but they do, and if you know, maybe you get a Pixel 8 or something like that, you can see the Pixel 8s are less expensive. But they do have some nice phones that you can pick up on the Android side, and these are just the ones that I'm thinking of right now, because they have, you know, you may not even care about getting a you know, a more high-end flagship type phone if you just want something that you're gonna play with, you know. But I always suggest that people get flagship phones because they're just better. And if you're sort of like on the fence, like, hey, maybe I'll try and see if I want to switch. Well, it's kind of an unfair thing if you're thinking about switching and you have like a high-end iPhone and then you go get like a budget Android phone. It's not really a fair comparison. So I always say you should kind of get, you know, apples to apples if you're thinking about switching. So if you have a regular iPhone, then maybe you just get like an S24. You don't get the Ultra. You just get the regular S24 and you see how that is. You can get an S24 for a little bit less. So yeah. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's open up. I don't know. You know what? Let's open this. I have no idea what this thing is. Every time I see a box this size, I think earbuds. Because I have a ton of earbuds. People love sending them, and they come in boxes. And yes, these are earbuds. Look at that. Look at that. Did I not call that or what? So these ones, I'm actually looking forward to these. You can see these are the Tozu open earrings. And you can see these are the kind, they're like the open ear style, but they clip onto your ear. They sort of like clip on, and I don't know if there's a picture on here that shows how they clip on, but I'm gonna see if I can pull up, I think there might be a barcode, but I'm gonna see if I can pull up a link to them and show you guys. In fact, let me do that right now. Let me see if I can, let me see if I go over to, let me see if I can get rid of some of this stuff off my screen here so I don't slow stuff down too much. Let me go over to Amazon and let me type this in. Let's go with the Tozo open earring. There we go. And are these them? Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I'm trying to find them before I bring you guys in on them. So I'll look. But I am not seeing them. All right, well, let's do this. I'm gonna bring you guys in anyways, and I'm just gonna go over to their Tozo's. I'm just gonna go to Tozo's to their store page here and see if I can find. I didn't know they made a smartwatch. That looks like a nice watch. Wow. All right, let's see. New releases. I think these are a new release, and I am not seeing them. See, they are open buds like this. They are open buds, but they are not showing the ones that I have in hand. So yeah. See, these are open. These are open egos, and that is not them. And let's see, earbuds. And let's see, we'll just hit that, see if they're showing up anywhere on here. And they do not seem to show up on here at all. All right. Well, as we do when I'm looking for stuff, let me see if I go to my email and type in Tozo. There we go. And let's see if I can find, I don't know if they're, let's see. No, that's something else. I don't know if they're actually showing up in here. If I can, let's see. And nope. All right, well, they're not showing up there. So let me see if I can just type in Tozo.com. Let me go to their website, if that's going to be their website. I'm not sure. And no. I'm having no luck, you guys. I can't seem to find these things. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. I think I typed it in wrong. Let me hit tozostore.com. And let me hit earbuds. All right, let me bring you guys in. I don't know if this is gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna find them, but here we go. So this is a Tozo store, and you can see all these different types of earbuds. And let's see if we can find the one that I have, these ear ring kind of joints. And I do not see them, which is making me wonder, maybe they're not out yet. I don't know. Sometimes people send me stuff and they don't really show me. They don't really say if they're out or not out. So I just show them. I really like this I like the look of this smartwatch. That looks really nice. Look at that. It has blood oxygen monitor in there, Bluetooth fitness tracker, heart rate, and it's only 59 bucks. Jeez. I don't need a smartwatch, but I wouldn't mind maybe reviewing one. All right, let's see. Let's try the open ear. Yeah, it's not showing them. This is the Open Ego. These are the Open Buds. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna be able to show you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I can't show you how much they cost or anything like that, because they're just not showing up on here at all. So, yeah. Well, I do plan on doing an unboxing video of these and just putting them on my ears and trying them out. So I'll do that, and I'll give you guys the opportunity. Maybe by then I can actually figure out, you know, how much they cost and get some info on them. So yeah. All right. You know what? There is a barcode, but it's not an Amazon barcode. Let's just scan it anyways. Let's scan the barcode, see if anything comes up. Sometimes we have good luck, sometimes not. And yeah, I don't think any love today. Not on this one. Nope. Yeah. Okay. No worries. We tried. All right, let's set that over there. And we have one last box. No idea what this is. So let's see what's up. Shout out to Ben Nolan Swagger Diaper Team, baby. His names just kill me, man. Shout out to him. I see him in the building. So, all right. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, I do remember this now. All right, this is a compressed air duster. It says it has 130,000 RPM, 200 G blowing force, and that is it right there. Let me see if I can show you guys this here. Let me bring that in. Oop, get that. Oh no, that's the wrong one. There we go. All right, so we have the compressed air duster. This is the LK08. And we can see here the stuff that's going to come with it. It looks like we're going to get, I'm not sure what some of this stuff is. It looks like there's a brush, and this is the actual unit there. I'm not sure what those other pieces are. We'll have to figure that, those out when we get to them. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We see it says safe operation. Product model is the LK08, rated voltage and all that stuff. It says it has Type C, which is nice. So it's going to be great for charging. It's not going to be quick, and you're not going to have to worry about finding some special proprietary charger. Yeah. It says it has brushless motors. I want to see this thing. I want to see what this thing can do. Let's open this box up. Let's open this package up and see. So let's get that there. Shout out to Charles Tuttle in the building. I see him coming through. Big ups, Charles. And let's see here. Get this on. Let's see what this is going to do. See, I think this is going to just push through. Maybe. There we go. All right, let's get that. And what was this one for? Oh, yeah, that was a compressed air thing. All right. And nice presentation right there. So we're going to have our user manual. We're going to have, this is going to, I don't know what this is. I think this might be a vacuum. I think, yeah, there's a filter in here, so I think this part is going to actually be a vacuum. And then this here, this is a brush. So I think maybe this might be also a vacuum attachment. So I think maybe you can put this, yeah, you can put that right in there. So this is going to be a vacuum attachment. So if you're trying to vacuum like your keyboard or something like that, you can. there's, you know, you have this filter in here. Let's see if I can pull that out. I think, yeah, so that comes off, and then here is the filter that you can use. So I believe you can just rinse this out, and then you can use it. You can use it again. So let's see. Let's put that. Let's see if I can get this thing back in there. There we go. And then I can just screw that right back on there. All right. So there's that. And then we're going to have a cable here. This is going to be a USB-A to USB-C cable so that we can get this thing charged up and powered. And then we have the device right here. It looks like a little, it looks like a, it actually looks like a chef's torch, like one of those lighters that you use. But yeah. And so I believe this is where, I think this will attach right in. Let's see, will this attach in there somehow? I don't know if this part comes off. I think this might. It says turn left hand to unscrew. So yes, I guess this comes off right there. And then I guess you can attach this somehow in here maybe? Let's see. Or maybe not. That doesn't look big enough. All right, so let's put this back on. Let's see. I think that's going to go right there. Lock that back down. And then maybe this, does this fit in there? I don't know how this thing works. I'll have to figure this out. Yeah, I'll have to figure this out. I'm not exactly sure how this thing goes in. But it looks like, oh, maybe it goes on that side. Does it go on that side? Maybe because it looks like, let's see. Hold on. Nope. Oh, well. When I'm smarter, I'll figure it out. All right, well, there's a power button right there that turns this thing on. I don't know if there's any juice inside, but there is a power button. And there is a, this thing's up there rocking. Yeah, I don't think there's any juice in here at all. Oh, there it is. Woo! Yeah, this thing was blowing. Look at that. Watch, you can blow some stuff. Let's see. The power button. Wow, this is blowing everything everywhere. Man, this thing is, yeah, I can blow my keyboard. Woo! Let's see if I can show the, uh-oh, let's see. Can you see it? It doesn't, let's see. I don't know if it, I think maybe it's pretty low on battery. It only seems to like blow for a couple seconds and then it turns off and then it goes back on. So, but you may see right here, let's see if I can get you guys to see this here. So you'll see there, this is it's a little dial right there. I guess it turns on the, turns up or down the intensity right there. You have your USB-C port right there at the bottom of the handle. And then right here on the front, there is a power button there, so you can push that, and that blows the air. I think it may reverse at some, I think maybe the other way it reverses, and then I think the other way it actually reverses and turns it into a vacuum. So I'm not really sure. Maybe it attaches on this side and becomes the vacuum. So I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure that out. But that is actually that's a compressed air duster, the LK08. And let's see if I did see a barcode on here. Let me see if I can show you guys what this thing costs. This is kind of cool. My brother and I saw something similar to this when we went to the county fair out in San Diego. And they were really pitching hard trying to get us to buy one of these things. And yeah, let me see. All right. I like when barcodes show up easily. I like it. I like it. All right, let me see here. Let me open up my browsing history and bring you guys in. And here we go. We have the Forticacy, if that's how you say the brand. Compressed air duster, 130,000 RPM, portable air duster with full adjustable 8,000 milliamp hour, rechargeable cordless jet dry blower, perfect for work, desk, car, home, office, home, outdoors, clean, gray. So yeah, it's $74.99. So you have that, and you're going to get all kinds of great stuff with it. Apparently you're going to get this pouch. You're going to get the charging cable, the filter there, as you can see. You're going to get the, it looks like the vacuum attachment on there as well. And it says, I guess maybe this part attaches. I'm not really sure how that. I'm gonna have to figure that out. It says high pressure blower delivers wind speeds up to 52 meters a second. It looks like, or 52 ms, whatever that is, and blowing force of 6.34 ounce to dislodge and remove dust, dirt, and particles from electronic devices and other delicate equipment. Do not use these on your cameras. I tell you that. Please do not. Adjustable airflow settings. Let's see. Says a bunch of other stuff in there. I was trying to see if it looked like there should be. It looked like, I mean, there's attachments that looks like for a vacuum, but I'm not sure how that works. So let's see. It says compress. So yeah, I guess it shows. Oh yeah, see, it says compressed air duster or vacuum. And it looks like this thing does attach somehow to the front of this. So I'll have to figure out how to attach that so that you can use it. It's a duster and cleaner, so it's a 2-in-1. It says it has a brushless motor, low voltage protection, and super wind. And it says double filtration so that you can make sure you get all that stuff filtered in so you don't have a whole bunch of stuff flying everywhere if you're doing the vacuum part of it. It says use scenario. You can clean out your vents, your outlets. You clean out your doors, your mid-car console. You can use it for vacuum cleaning. You can use it for gap cleaning if you have stuff in there. Sofa cleaning. You can use it for exercise cooling if you want to give yourself a blow job. Oops, I mean like, just a blow, whatever. Air cushion installation. Outdoor ignition. Oh, maybe maybe what they mean is like if you have like a spark or something, you can blow on that. You can use the air to blow it to get the outdoor ignition going. So, yeah. And again, this is $74.99, so you can get this and get this thing going and get it crack-a-lacking for you. And you can get it with Amazon Prime. And if you order this thing now, it looks like you can get it delivered by Saturday. So, yeah. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna be interested to see how this thing works out for me, because I used to buy cans of air and used my cans of air and to blow stuff like from my keyboard, or if there was dust somewhere, I can use the can. But now it looks like I can just get this, turn it on, and hold it for a second. It looks like maybe I have to turn this thing, and then there you go. Blow all kinds of stuff around. So, yeah. Well, that's it, everyone. That is everything for today. That is my entire haul for today. So, I hope you guys saw something interesting. I do have some more videos coming up of products I'm going to be reviewing. So, you can expect a review of Empty Mobile coming up. So, I know some of you like I'm the Brown have expressed interest in it. I'm going to be making some more videos about my dreaded iPhone. I shouldn't say dreaded. It's not a horrible phone. Don't get me wrong. The hardware seems okay. The hardware seems decent. I think a lot of my problems I have are with iOS, and I'm going to talk about those. I have a couple. I have two videos. Well, one today that was put out. I have another one that's already made that'll be coming out next week. I have another video that I'm going to make probably tonight or tomorrow, talking about 5 things that Android has that I wish the iPhone had, and I'll talk about those things. I do have some other products down here that I need to get reviewed. So just a little bit of here. They can see right there where it says "You Perfect." That is basically a laptop dock that you can use for your Samsung phones with DeX. You saw those earbuds that I opened up today. The SSD drive. I have a few products in here like that Plod and some earbuds and a action camera that I need to give away. I'm going to make those videos. The OnePlus Buds 3 right there. I'm going to get those. I'm going to review those soon. I need to get those done. I have that IDMX, ID Mix, the Mr. Charger right there. I have that. That's going to get reviewed So there's a few things in there. I have a backpack over there from PGY Tech and some wrist strap and a camera strap that I need to get reviewed from them. Unfortunately, I was planning on actually taking that bag out and really not just like saying, hey, here's a backpack. You know, I actually planned on actually going and shooting with it. And I mean, packing it up with gear and taking it out into the real world and actually traveling somewhere with it. But I broke my foot, and so I'm not traveling anywhere. And some of you may have seen that I have a broken foot, and I talked about it before. So I have my foot in one of these surgical shoes that I'll be having. It was in here. I've been on it for about 2 weeks. I have about another 2 weeks before I get another X-ray and see if I can go back to my regular shoes and whatnot. So. Yeah. So, let's see. Amanda Brown says, when they say the iPhone has great cameras, they really mean great cameras for video. That is absolutely true. Their cameras for photos are just, I would say, I don't want to say middle of the road, but yeah, I mean, as far as flagship phones are concerned, they're probably middle of the road. Because there are other phones out there that have better photo quality. I mean, for one, if I think about all the smartphones that I currently have that have the best photo quality, I'll say probably the OnePlus 12 has the best actual photo quality of all my smartphones. And then after that, probably my Z Fold 6 and then the iPhone. For video though, I will say I have mixed feelings about video, because on one level I say for video quality, the iPhone has great video quality, but I don't like the way the cameras operate, because I don't like the fact that it doesn't have a very short minimum focusing distance. I hate the way it switches lenses when it gets too close, and then your composition is off, and that really just annoys me. Whereas with my Z Fold 6, I can just zoom in, I can push in really close, and everything stays in focus. And again, I know I can turn off the automatic switching from regular to macro, but then when I do, then I can no longer get close focusing. Also with the iPhone, with video, you guys may notice, let's see if it does it here, you get, like if you have, like my lights right here are very diffuse, so it's not gonna see, but if you have hard lights, it does this like really, like you can see there's a lot of like blooming, and there's a lot of you get these like highlights, these like dots and stuff in your image there, especially when there's stuff like street lights and like decorative lights that are like in trees and stuff. They really struggle with that, and I don't know why they haven't figured that out, because every other camera manufacturer seems to have really figured that out, and Apple just seems to not. I can't even say they haven't figured it out. I think what it is that they have their lenses, and they don't want to pay. They probably have had 1 trillion of these lenses made, and they're just going to continue to use them until they no longer have stock, and then they'll probably have the problem. They'll probably fix the problem maybe in a year or two when they no longer have all those lenses though. So I don't know. Anyways, that's everything. Expect to see more reviews. I'm going to start posting more often. I was posting, I don't know, a couple times a week. I think last week I posted maybe like, I don't know. I posted a couple weeks ago, I think I posted like 5 days. I think I have it set up to post 5 days this week. I'm going to try and get enough done so I can post 5 days next week. I was going 3 days a week. I'm trying to maybe go up to 5. We'll see what happens. I was sticking around for a while, and I was doing the whole quality over quantity thing and just spending more time on my reviews. I think I'm just going back to quantity. I'm just going to pump them out. I'm going to crank them bad boys out. Seems to work. I mean, I have seen my numbers tick up a little bit as I'm just pumping out more content. It doesn't necessarily even have to be great content, it just has to be content. So I'm going to keep pumping them out. I'm not going to pump out bad content because my name's still attached to it, but I think I'm going to just try and make sure I get more content out. So there you go. All right, y'all. I'm out of this piece. I'm going to go get myself something to eat. It is 8:30. I'm a little bit hungry. I've been yawning a little bit, so I'm going to go get some food, some drink, and relax for a little bit. And if you guys have any questions about anything, definitely hit me up. You can hit me up in obviously in the comments, on any of the videos, or you can hit me up on Instagram. That's probably the best way. Hit me up on Instagram. You can hit me up on Threads. I get my notifications coming through from there. It's always a little bit easier. I'm tired because I do get a lot of comments coming through on YouTube. So sometimes I will miss things. Other times I try and get everybody, but sometimes I miss things. So it's sometimes if you have something you really want to say, you have a question you want to ask it in the comments. But if I don't see it there and I don't get back to you, just hit me up in a DM and I'll try and get back to you. So, all right. Shout out to Nice and Nasty. He says, thanks, Larry. Enjoyed the haul. Everyone, enjoy your evening. Sorry about your foot. Larry, speedy recovery. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. All right, you guys. Let me give you this one. Let's see here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where's that at? Where's it? Let me give you this one right quick.
I don't have friends. I got family.
I love it. I love it. Shout out to the Hall family in the building. All right, you guys. I'm out of here, and I'm Larry with Today I Feel Like. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.